student, last we are done with the polygons and its types. So on that we have done with the triangles and quadrilateral. Then after we have seen the types of the quadrilateral, which are square, rectangle, rhombus, trapezium, etc. Then okay, next moving towards the next topic, which is circle. Then so what is called the circle? Then have you seen the coin? I guess. Then so coin तो आपने देखा ही होगा. So if you take the coin and put it in a blank paper and trace out a line from that coin, so you will get the figure that is called a circle. Then you will get the figure that is called the circle. Then okay, so today's our topic is circle. On that we will see the different types of different components of the circle. From what the circle can be made. Then okay, first we will see the definition of the circle. Okay, what do you know what is the definition of it? Before before that, let's continue with the component. Its first component, which is center of the circle. Let's say this is the circle. Then and we want to find the center of it. Then we want to find the center of that. अगर आपको center find करना है, so what you have to do? You just have to say for example this is the blank paper and you made a circle out of him. So आपको क्या करना है? You just have to cut it that circle part. Then after fold it from one side. So if you fold it, so your figure would be like that. Say for example, if you fold it from like that, so your figure would be like that. Then so over here you have folded that part. Then after you have to fold it again. Then have to fold it again. So next time your figure will be like that. Right? This is the second figure. So means second time you have folded, then your figure would be like that. Okay, now what you have to do? You have to open it. You have to open it. So after when you open that, right? So your figure would be same as the circle, but there is a crease on it. There is a crease on it, so it would be look like that. So where the two creases are meet, so for example over here, then so that is called the center of the circle. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Center of the circle. Understood? Where the two crease, after we fold it two times, then after there would be crease. Then like that, इस तरह की crease बन जाएगी. So then after जो ये दोनों crease जिस point को intersect करेगी, so that would be your center for that circle. Understood? Then इसको क्या बोलेंगे? Center of the circle. Okay, then okay, now let's define the circle. That what is the circle? Then say what is called the circles. Though the circle is a simple closed curve where every point is at equal distance from the fixed point inside it. So circle क्या है? It's a simple closed curve. First thing, it is a simple closed curve. It means a closed curve है. Then after where every point is equal distance, means उस simple closed curve के सारे points, means जितने points से भी बना है वो सारे equal distance से है. कहाँ से? A fixed point inside it. Inside it means that point only, which is center of the circle. That means ये center of the circle से ये सारे के सारे पॉइंट से जितना ये जो ये सर्कल बना है वो सारा मीन्स इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे है। मीन्स ये डिस्टेंस जितना होगा वही डिस्टेंस इतना होगा और वही डिस्टेंस इतना होगा। Understood? So measurement of all this are same. Then means यहाँ पर अगर मैं कोई पॉइंट लूंगा so ये पॉइंट से सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल का डिस्टेंस जो है वो सेम ही होगा। इफ आई गेट वन पॉइंट ओवर हियर मीन्स एवरी पॉइंट सर्कल के सारे पॉइंट से सेंटर का डिस्टेंस जो होता है वो सेम होता है। देन सो ऐसा जो फिगर बनता है दैट इज कॉल्ड द सर्कल। अंडरस्टूड? ओके। देन आफ्टर okay, I told you that we have seen the components of that also. Then so what are the components of that? First one we have already done, which is the center of the circle. Then after we have to see in that this is the circle, say for example this is the point of it. Then okay, next is the radius of the circle. Next topic is the radius. So what is called the radius? We have seen over here at the time of the definition of the circle that every point of the circle is equidistant from the center of the circle. Then so that equidistance means जो equal distance मिलता है means that is the radius of the circle. That is the radius of the circle. Understood? Okay. So that we can define like that the radius from the center of the circle to any point on the circle is always the same, because as I said to you that from in the circle all the points are equidistant from the center. Equidistance means सारे के सारे equal distance पर है सेंटर से। So यहाँ से अगर मैं ये दूसरा अगर ये पॉइंट की बात करूँ so that distance is also radius. Then so that is called the in singular it is called the radii. Then means that is the radius, the distance is known as the radius of the circle. Then so इसको radius बोलते हैं। If I take simultaneous means plural अगर मैं बोलूँगा so plural it is called the radii. Then understood? Okay. Next topic is the diameter of the circle. Next topic is the diameter of the circle. So what is called the diameter of the circle? Okay, so it is like that. The diameter of the circle is the line segment that pass through the center of the circle. Means it is just a line segment. एक line segment है जो center of the circle में से pass होना चाहिए, and from the circle means उसके जो दो points है, दो end points है, it should be lie between the circle. Means के कोई भी दो points उसके हम ले सकते हैं, line segment होना चाहिए, that means straight line होगी, and it should be passed from the center of the circle. Say for example, if I take like that, then so this is the line segment, these are the two end points of it, that two end points must be into the circle only. Then main circle की boundaries के ही दो points होने चाहिए. Then and the second condition is that that line segment should be passed into the center of the circle. So that is called the diameter of the circle. Then so the diameter of the circle is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle. AB is the diameter of the given circle. So if Say for example, this is the AB line segment, so that is called the AB, which is a diameter of that circle. So that part, that is called a radius, and this hole is called a diameter. Understood? Done? Okay. There is again one common things between the radius and diameter by which we can equate them. Not equate, but we can have the relation between them. As you can see over here, देखो ये अगर मैं ये ले लूँ कि AB, then say for example this is the point O, which is the center of the circle, then so that is point O. Then so over here as you can see, this is, अगर OB जो है, OB क्या ले सकता हूँ मैं, it is a radius, right? And OA जो है, OA भी मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ, that is also the radius. Understood? So diameter, but AB, so directly means पूरा जो है, that is the diameter of. Then so over here we can write the relation between the diameter and the radius, that is diameter is equals to 2 multiplied by radius. Why? Why 2 multiplied by radius? Because as over here we have seen that the diameter wall वो किससे बना है, दो radius से बना है. Then so we can write like that, the diameter is equals to 2 multiplied by radius. This is not the one example, we can draw another example over here also. Then say for example we can select another line segment also, then which should be passed from the center of the circle, so that is also the diameter of it, and on that one also we get the 2 radius, then from which we can define the diameter of it. Understood? Okay. Next next is chord. Okay, see, these all are the components of the circle. Next one is the chord of the circle. Let me draw the circle first. Okay. So what is called the chord? That is again the line segment. It is again the line segment. This is the center of the circle. That is again the line segment, but that is that line segment which is not passed from the center of the circle. Then chord किसको बोलते हैं? That is again a line segment whose endpoints lie on the circle is called a chord. Then but diameter is the specific type of chord. वो क्या है? एक specific type of chord है. It means that it is that chord which is passed from the center of the circle. Then so that means diameter also is the chord only. Then diameter को भी हम chord में include कर सकते हैं. Then it is the, as per the definition of it, it is a line segment which 2 endpoints are lies on a circle. Then so we can take the example like that. Then this could be also the example. We just have to want one line segment, and that line segment endpoints are on the circle. Understood? Then again, as I said, in this one also we can take the diameter, so this is also included on that. So in that one we can say that all the diameter are called chord, but as you can see that all the chords are not included in the diameter. Understood? सारे के सारे जो diameters है, अगर हम कोई भी diameter इसमें से draw करें, then so that we can say that included in the chord. But all the chords, as you can see that this is the chord, but this is not this we cannot include it in the diameter. Understood? Okay. Okay. Next component or next topic of the circle is the circumference of the circle. Okay, so what is called the circumference? Okay, as we have already seen that part is in the perimeter. Perimeter में हमने देखा था that what is the perimeter of any figure. कोई भी फिगर का perimeter होता है, वो क्या होता है? It is the length of the boundary of any closed figure. So, say for example, if we want to find that for the circle, then if you want to find that for the circle, so what is the length of the boundary of the circle? So that is the name for the circumference. Then so in this one its name is not the perimeter. In this one we will call it a circumference of the circle. इसमें हम उसको क्या बोलेंगे? Circumference बोलेंगे. Then so it is the length around the circle is called the circumference. Understood? So that is called the circumference. Means that total outer boundaries then the circumference say for example if we want to find the circumference of any figure, then so we can find it out easily. We can measure that with the help of the any string. If we have the string, then string होती है तो क्या कर सकते हम? Then we can put the string at only one point, then after cover it and make it over here. Then after we can stretch it, and then after with the help of the ruler we can find the circumference of that circle. Then so for example if we have a coin of 5 rupees coin and we want to find the circumference of that, so that with the help of that we can find it. Then you just need a string and the ruler. Then आपको क्या करना है? सिर्फ एक string लेनी है, then कॉइन के एक पॉइंट से स्टार्ट कर पूरे सर्कल के ऊपर रख देनी है. देन आफ्टर सेकंड एंड पॉइंट जब यहाँ पे आएगा, that much string is the that much length of the string is the circumference of it. Then after you have to expand it, then after measure it with the ruler. Okay, then so that is called the circumference of the circle. Okay, so this is the next. Then after is how can we construct the circle? Then so this is for the circumference of the circle. That part is again included in your homework, which I will discuss you after a while. Okay, that's it for today. So today we learn about the circle and the different components or property of it. Say for example we learn about the center of the circle, then after we learn about the radius of the circle, then what is called the radius, then after what is called the diameter of the circle, and then after we learn about the chord of the circle. Then and at last we have learned the circumference of it. Then so today is your homework. You have to write all the definition of them. Then say for example you have to write the definition of the circle, then after you have to write the definition of the radius, diameter, chord and the circumference. Then that what is called the circumference of the circle. Then after one more activity homework is there also for you, then which is that you have to find the circumference of the 5 rupees coin, 2 rupees coin and 1 rupee coin. Then I guess all of you aware with the all the 3 coins. Then so as I explained over here that how you have to find the circumference, you just have to you just need the string and the ruler. Then after put it around the coin and then after expand it, and you just have to take the measure of that with the help of the ruler. Then so this is the activity homework for you, and all the definition that you have to write. Okay, thank you.